ለመማር ወደ ትምህርት ተቋም መሄድ ግድ አይደለም።
ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ
ራሳችሁን ከኮሮና ቫይረስ ወረርሽኝ እየጠበቃችሁ በቤታችሁ ወይም በተመቻችሁ ቦታ
በኢንተርኔት አማካኝነት በኦንላይን ትምህርታችሁን መከታተል ይቻላል።
ካናዳ ከሚገኘው ኢንተርናሽናል ኤር ትራንስፖርት አሶሲዬሽን አያታና
ከእንግሊዙ ኢንስቲትዩት ኦፍ ኮመርሻል ማኔጅመንት ICM ጋር በመተባበር የሚሰጡ ትምህርቶችን ተከታትላችሁ በ6 ወር ጊዜ በዓለም አቀፍ ደረጃ ተቀባይነት ያለውን የስልጠና ማስረጃ ባለቤት መሆን ይቻላል።
ከኢትዮጵያ ሲቪል አቪዬሽን ባለስልጣን ሙሉ ዕውቅና ባገኘንባቸው የፍላይት ኦፕሬሽን እና የሆስተስ ስልጠናም በምዝገባ ላይ ነን።
ጥያቄና መልስ፣ የክፍል ስራዎች ብሎም ፈተና መፈተን ክፍል ውስጥ እንዳላችሁ አይነት
ልምድ ባላቸው መምህራን እየተማራችሁ
በኦንላይን ባላችሁበት ቦታ
አድራሻ ከ22 ማዞሪያ ወደ ሾላ ገበያ በሚወስደው መንገድ 150 ሜትር ገባ ብሎ ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ
የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ
ህልሞን እውን ያደርጋል።
It comes from 3 things. The first one is catastrophes, which means from large scale. The second one is significant life changes. Significant life changes means the days of the loved ones. The third one is daily activities. For example, when there is large long lines, and when we get stressed, we can do breathing exercises, listening to smooth music, and also accepting the face challenges, look after ourselves. That's all about the presentation, and thank you.
Thank you so much. Mahader Grama. ማህደር በደንብ ተረጋግጡ በኋላ አንሚት አድርጉት
ይሰማል ሚስተር
አድርጎ ሄድ
Okay, first of all, I'd like to say thank you for giving me this chance. Now I'm going to present for you about the cause of divorce. The first cause is lack of intimacy. When we say lack of intimacy, it's the lack of feeling or emotional closeness or connectedness with the other person. This is the one cause, and the other cause is infidelity. Infidelity means being unfaithful or having an affair with someone. The third is lack of incompatibility. When we say lack of incompatibility, it doesn't mean that we don't love them or we don't like them, but we have to just work a little harder to make it work. And fourth is lack of commitment. When we say lack of commitment, to love another, to love another or to trust and to honest each other. When we don't have like this honesty and trust each other, it will be the main cause. And the other cause is financial difference. As we know, our finance can affect how we think, how we act, and how we feel about our partner. And if it doesn't work, it will cause material dissatisfaction. Thank you.
Where have you got the source from, Mahader?
Yes.
Where have you got the source from?
The source, I check so many like internet, and I ask people.
So you can invite her to ask you a question.
Yes.
You can invite the students to ask you a question.
Okay. If you have any question, you can ask, please.
Is there a student who has a question? Class participation has its own mark. Try to ask a question. Question? Okay, what the solution for Mahader? What the solution for what you have mentioned?
I think the first solution is to communicate each other. If we communicate each other, we can understand each other, so we can solve all our problems. I think the first solution must be communication to each other and have patience with each other.
Very good. Thank you so much, Mahader. I really appreciate you because good presentation. Because you have been presenting it by your own way. Okay, yes, sir. Thank you. Okay, third presenter, fourth, Kumi Abdi, fourth presenter. Okay.
Thank you for giving me this chance, Mr. Instructor Talahun.
You're welcome.
And I'm going to present about what do you do when you get stressed.
Mhm.
When I get stressed, I just go and take a shower, and after that, I go to the masjid and pray. Then I get feel normal, and then just go and chill out with my friends. And after that, we play football, and then we just go back to movies and see movies. And after that, I feel normal. After that, plan our day, and then only work to we do. I only do work taxes that are most important, improving for my for my life. And after that, I get take some rest and start doing like take drinking water, and chewing gum like that. I do, and I feel better. That's all I got, Mister. Thank you. If you have
Okay.
any question, you can ask me.
Okay. Thank you, Kumi. Very good presentation. Even if this is very short, you made it short actually. But the question is, what are the root of the cause for stress? Just your opinion.
And will and when you think about your future, just like you when you ask about when you think about your future and saying that you have a test that if I fail on this test, what I'm gonna do or something about you're gonna be afraid of your families. That's gonna be stress, something like that.
What kind of remedies or solutions do you have for the things that you have already mentioned?
Okay, you when you be stressed, you gotta be you gotta talk to someone. You gotta talk to your families or your friends, and then don't be afraid of what you have, and just be relaxed and think about it. Nothing will happen.
As a student, I think you are spending more of your time at home when you compare with the before one because of the COVID. So how are you treating
Okay,
yourself not to have stress, to get stress?
yeah, yeah. I'm not getting stressed that I'm still I'm not still down getting stressed here, but when I feel stressed, I just do that I say before.
Okay, the fifth presenter is Milat.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay. First, I would like to thank my instructor, Mr. Talon.
You're welcome.
Today, I will present about how can we measure success. First, what is success? There are so many perspectives, but let me mention one of two of them. The first one is the accomplishment of an aim or a purpose. Or in the other hand, when someone spends his life in his way. When you came to the measurement point, there are some steps. The first one is uh, uh, discover our value, and the second one is compare ourselves to only compare yourself to only yourself, not friends or family or other people's. And the third one is when you measure success, it has to be in a long term. It means like a year. ምናምን. I'm sorry for the Amharic.
No problem. Amharic, Chinese, no. Thank you.
Okay, and after we do these steps, if we get happiness or satisfaction, we are a successful person because I measure success by happiness or satisfaction. Thank you for listening me. If you have any question, you can ask.
Oh, okay. Do you have any question for Milat? Okay. I think Milat, somebody is next to her. Anyway, it's okay since she's using it somewhere else. Anyway, Milat, I really appreciate actually you presented in a very good. I like your English too. Fuad Zakir.
Yes.
Fuad, okay, go ahead.
Okay. I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity, Mr. Talal.
You're welcome.
I will be presenting about advantages and disadvantages of Facebook. As we all know, Facebook is the biggest social networking site. It has its own benefits for personal or for business purpose. It's the best site for communication. Some of the advantages are it connects and shares with people, helps you find your friends, old school friends, college friends, or even relatives. You can make new friends from around the world so that you can learn about their culture or their traditions. You can also sell or promote products. It can help you make money on the internet. It is a source of information and news. It's the best source of information to stay updated with the latest news. Some of the advantages of Facebook. Mm, if you use Facebook online banking, uh, for social networking or services, you may risk a thief for your personal information. Many people are addicted to Facebook. They use it day and night. They could have done more important things. Some people create fake accounts by another's name, and they do bad things that will affect the person. Some people are spreading false information that makes suffer for the users. Thank you.
ቤተልሔም ገብረ ኢየሱስ ተዘጋጅ። ከሱ በኋላ ለቤተልሔም ገብረ ኢየሱስ እድል እሰጣለሁ። ኦኬ ጎ ሄድ ፋት ሶሪ
I finished. I'm done.
finished.
Yes.
Students, do you have any question for class? Question? ቤተልሔም ገብረ ኢየሱስ
አቤት ይሰማል?
ቤተልሔም yeah, but I couldn't see your live photograph. ቤተልሔም
Okay, first of all, I would like thank you for Mr. Talon. I'm going to present about the disadvantage of divorce. Most of students present about this, but I have raised some issue. When the people get divorced, when one or two more parties not happy, and it have impacts. It will have consequences both in short term and long term. When the children of divorce may developing content issue and death or have to marry. No. Some of the and they may be okay. They may be have depression because of the breakup of the family and some of the immediate short terms of the effect of the children of the effect of divorce on children. First of all, first is anxieties. The divorce causes the children become tense, nervous, and anxiety, and that is behavioral and social problems. The children are at risk of developing violence and antisocial behavior when their parent divorces, and they may lead to the criminal mindsets, especially in the adolescence years. And the others use drugs, and alcohols to conceal their feelings and trouble with relationships. When the children grow into this marriage failure, they develop about in harmony, and they will start any relationship negative mindsets and mood swings, tendency to sadness. Yeah.
Is not here. After Abraham.
When we start from the history of Facebook, Facebook was founded in 2004 by Mark Zuckerberg, Edward Sovry, and Dustin Moskovitz, and it was highly used in the world. It has more than 1 billion users. And when I go to the advantage of Facebook, Facebook has a various advantage for us. For example, we can do different business. We can contact with our friends, and it has several usage. And we can, if you have business. It uses to increase our branding, and it also we can make also video chats. For example, now there is a corona, and by this we can just use Facebook, and it's highly being active and used in the world. And when I go to the disadvantage of Facebook, Facebook first, we may be addicted. Most of people are using day and night, and it can affect their health. When we say their health, it may be a side problem, and they may not sleep well, so that they may be tired, and they may not be comfortable. And the other is in Facebook, there are different types of fake news, and this fake news can be a problem in one country. They become crisis on political and economical and social problems, and nowadays Facebook is highly controlled. It is affecting political, social, and economical problems.
Okay, Nathaniel,
Thank you for giving me.
Nathaniel, I really appreciate it. True, it's good. Sorry for the interruption.
አቤት
You are presenting it by yourself. እንደዛ ነው የተባለው። እነ ቤተልሔም ገብረ ኢየሱስ ስሙ ሌሎቻችሁ ልክ እንደ ናትናኤል በራሳችሁ ፕሬዘንት አለ። ናትናኤል you have been presenting by your own. Okay, you have not been reading. It's good, very good. Okay, Nathaniel, are you using Facebook? Why do you use Facebook? What the purpose?
I just use Facebook, but now I'm not wearing Facebook. But I use Facebook if I am bored, but I'm not mostly using it. But Facebook.
Okay, thank you so much, Nathaniel. Thank you. You can so give a chance for the other students. Good.
First of all, thank you for giving me this chance.
You're welcome, Nathaniel.
I have to ask question 3. What would you do if you have $20 million? If I had $20 million, first I change my lifestyle. And
how do you change your lifestyle? How do you change your lifestyle? What does lifestyle?
Okay, I buy the modern house to family and for myself. And I buy a car for myself.
What kind of house do you buy? ካሁን በኋላ እንደዚህ ነው የምጠይቃችሁ። ካሁን በኋላ ያላችሁን ፕሬዘንቴሽን መሀል እያቋረጥኩ ነው እንትን ነው እንዳታነቡ ማለት ነው። What kind of house do you buy?
ምን አልከኝ? ይችላል
No Amharic, no Chinese. What kind of house do you want to buy?
Modern house.
Okay.
And I start some business. Then I open a charity and I help children who have not parents. And I treat and support old people who have no supporter. I support people need to learn, change her life. I change her life. I help them by they need, maybe financially. Ideally, I support them. I am finished.
I'm finished. I have finished. I have finished.
Okay.
I have finished. Okay, most people say I'm finished. I'm finished is wrong English, by the way. Okay, thank you. Nathanet, do you have any questions for Nathanet? Nathanet, if you get this money, how much will you give me for this teacher? Because this teacher is good. He's teaching you. How much? If you get this money, how much will you give for this teacher?
I don't know. You wasn't no
Maybe I will be under the charity because I'm old.
Yes.
Under the company that you. Okay, Nathan, my question is, በጣም ደስ ይላል። ጥሩ ነው ፍላጎትሽ በጣም አድርጌ ያለው because you have been trying to present it by yourself. እንደዛ ከምታነቡ እኔ አንድ ደቂቃ አውርታችሁ ብትተው ይሻለኛል. So I appreciate you. Good. Nathan, let me ask you a question. Which one is good to help, more? To help children or to help old people? Which one comes first to you? Helping children or helping old people?
On my opinion, I help children.
In my opinion,
I have children who have no parents.
Why?
First,
Why?
this is my opinion
This
because
is because
I don't know. But, this is my opinion. First, I help them. Then, but then I help. I treat and I help old peoples.
Are you participating in charity now? Even our college, National Navigation College, last time they did this kind of
No.
program. Did you participate in that? Why? Like blood donation, charity, something? Because you like to participate in charity.
In personal case, no, yeah.
Personal case. Thank you so much. Do you have a question for Nathaniel? Question. Thank you, Nathaniel. Very good. Very good.
I would try to prefer the tense question, that is, what do you do when you get stressed? Firstly, the things that are forcing me to feel bad, I'm going to ignore it. But still, I can't. The first thing what I'm going to do is that to make me just calm down, and basically I prefer to stay alone because I'm not stable for that. So that's why, and made myself to think over it and try to explore a solution. If it helps, I would retrieve it, but I didn't have a solution to my head feeling. Directly what I have is screaming to flee that feeling. Thereof, I'm gonna with a catchy place like my parents and I'm using pictures, fonts, video, and others, all films. Furthermore, I didn't feel bad feeling because that's because of those catchy places.
So,
I said the thing that I said that the thing that I'm going to be done all without those steps. I didn't feel good in first. Like when I feel bad feeling directly, I'm not following with my friends because on the behalf of screaming them. So I must fulfill my necessary steps, and then those bad feelings will be disappear from me. It's just to leave it. So totally, I will transit to that good feeling, and the stress will be in my brain. It's just to memory. So that's my experience. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm finished.
You have a question for? Do you have a question for Sosanna? Sosanna, have you ever been stressed?
Yes.
And what was it? What made you to be stressed?
No, I didn't feel bad feeling like bulky stressed. I didn't feel that. But when I got this stress, I will follow these steps.
Okay. Why do you think that sometimes, when people apart from their family, they will get stressed, especially when adult people, not like you actually, since you are young, you are with your family now. Why do you think this thing happen? When you compare yourself and with adult people, like your family, maybe elder brothers, sisters, who are more responsible, who is much stressed? I think the adult people, right? Why do you think this thing happened?
Yeah.
Why do you think?
That feeling will be disappear for like exercising, watch films, and other things.
Okay, it's okay. Actually, you gave me the solution, but my question was, why do adult people will be much more stressed than young people? Anyway, it's okay. I wish I would go with each student, but thank you, Susan. I appreciate you. Okay,
Okay, first of all, thank you for giving me this chance.
You're welcome, Samri.
I'm going to present about how can we measure success. First of all, success is the accomplishment of an aim or a purpose or a goal. We have some points to measure success. The first one is success is always doing your best. When we do our best to its maximum point, we can be successful. So we can measure success we can measure success by this. And the second one is success is properly setting concrete goals or achievable goals. When we set goals, we have to set achievable goals by with our capacity. And the third one is success is believing we can do, or it's success is saying it I can do or we can do. And the fourth one is success is not giving up or doing our best to its maximum point. And thank
Excellent.
you. If you have any question.
I have only 10 questions. I'm right.
Okay, you can ask.
So it's very good. My question is, have you ever asked your family to get ready for this, or what kind of source have you used?
What?
Have you asked your
What did
family
you
to
say?
get? Have you ever asked your family to get ready for this presentation?
I didn't listen. Sorry.
ያስተጋባል ድምፅሽ ለዛ ነው። Have you asked your family to get ready for this presentation?
To get ready?
ያ ለመዘጋጀት ቤተሰብ አማክረሻል ወይም ምንድን ነው ሶርስ የተጠቀምሽ?
Some internet sources and some books.
I choose number 10 question. The question says that, what do we do when we get stressed? First of all, what is stress in a simple word? Stress is the body reaction to any change that requires an adjustment or response. The body reacts to this change with physical, mental, or emotional response. Stress is a normal part of life. You can experience stress from your environment, your body, or your thoughts. What are the signs of stress? The first one is depression. The second one is problem with your memory or concentration. The third one is unmotivated or unfocused. And the fourth one is making a bad decision. How do we know when we are stressed? The first one is low energy. The second one is headache. The third one is chest pain and rapid heartbeat. The last one is loss of sexual desire or ability. How can we stop stressing? There's a lot of examples for that. The first one is exercising. Is one of the most important things you can do to combat stress. We can do an activity we might enjoy, like dancing, climbing, or walking, or yoga. And the second one is spend time with friends and family. Social support from friends or family can help you to get through stressful time. Thank you for listening. If you have any question, you can ask.
Very good. BBC English. I appreciate it. በደንብ ተዘጋጅተሻል አንቺ። I understand that. But then, I have a question. ሌሎቻችሁ አጠይቁም አጠያቂ don't you ask question anyway. What does mean making bad decision? Sorry.
Making a bad decision.
What does it mean? How can you elaborate this? How can it be the cause?
When we are in a bad mood, we can decide a bad decision, like killing ourselves, for example.
Okay, thank you. Lima.
I'm going to be presenting you about who I'm going to be throwing out of the airplane.
Oh, very good topic. I like this topic.
For me, I'm going to be throwing the doctor because
the doctor from the plane. Why?
Because if we get to know the medicine of HIV, we are allowing unprotected sex and stuff like that. So I will throw the doctor away.
Why don't you throw your wife or your child?
Family comes first before anything.
But you are a pilot for the country, not for the family. You are
Yeah.
Ethiopian pilot, so no need to be selfish. So you better throw your wife if family.
In that case, I throw my wife away.
You throw your wife?
Yeah.
Why?
Because as you said before, there is always fish in the sea.
It's okay, Dima. I wish I would ask many questions, but it's okay. I appreciate. We respect your opinion. Okay. Next, Sabrawit will the brief.
Yes. First, thank you for giving me this chance, Mr. Talal.
You're welcome.
I present for you how to success. How can you success? First, in my section, to success in your life, ignore negative ideas and confidence by yourself. And other decide exactly what you want and where you go, and make a plan to get your goals by learning or as a working place, and take action plan or do something to get started. Other people, how to success in working place is largely depend on care good in order to live their life better and self-preservation for dependency. And other people is measured how successful they are, how much money, how much makes money. But in my assumption, successful is measured by is not measured by money, only money, and how happy they are. It's greatest happiness. Happiness is the greatest measure of success. Thank you.
Thank you for giving me this chance.
You're welcome. Someone. Go ahead.
Now I'm going to present you about what are the advantages and disadvantages of online learning. There are some advantages of this online learning. Students can take the course from their device anytime and anywhere easily, so that for students who don't have the time to go to school and attend the class, they can learn online when they get the time or when they're free. And the other one is it's comfortable than the old one, because of students listen to the lecture and complete assignments and send to them using their device, so that no need to take transportation, no need to copy, print, and other stuffs. And for those who are workers, no need to leave work early. And also for students, no need to miss important family issues or other cases. And the other one is due to some cases like the coronavirus or other problems, colleagues may cancel class, so that.
Wait.
Someone,
Ready to go ahead, someone.
First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity, Mr. Aoun.
You're welcome.
My name is Radhe Negato and I'm Hotel Management Department. The question guy, I closed the door and bring some water, and I try to relax by eating chewing gums. Spend time with my brother or my bestie. If they are not with me, I open some and try to forget my anxiety.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Last one, I'll get some rest. And this is all about things I can do when I get stressed.
Elmo, go ahead.
Okay. When I mostly get stressed, I usually eat a lot of food, and I mostly sleep a lot, and that's it.
Short and precise. How can you sleep and eat? Because you know, when you get stressed, sleep may not come to your eyes because you are worried. Yeah,
Yeah, but mine is different.
looking different because there is individual difference. For instance,
Yeah,
yes, what kind of food? Do you have special food for stress when you get stressed?
yeah,
What kind of food
bread.
you like? Bread with tea.
Thanks for giving me this golden opportunity. And now I'm gonna present about what the advantage and disadvantage of Facebook is. Facebook have so many advantages. The first one is to get our old friends to communicate with them and to get job opportunities and to promote a company or so many advantages. But in my opinion, Facebook does not don't have a disadvantage for me, because if people use Facebook properly or positively, so it might not have a disadvantage.
Andrea, and now I want to present the last question that says, why do you do when you get stressed? First, I think stress is mental sensation or something that causes strong feeling of worry. Uh, so when I get stressed, first of all, I want to know the reason when why I'm stressed, and then I need to work for a solution for that problem and try to make a good decision. After that, I'm I'm going to my bed and take a rest. When the place and the situation are suitable for doing that. Mm, but the place or the situation are not suitable for doing that. I prefer another option, like mm, with my with I met with my friend or playing games like that. So this is all about it.
I'll be presenting, thank you for the chance. And I'll
You're
be
welcome.
presenting how can you measure success. So I'll start by first what I think about what success is. Success can mean a different thing for a different meaning for every person. So for me, I measure success with my satisfaction and my self-fulfillment. And self-fulfillment is what I feel.
Thank you for giving me this chance. I'm going to present about what are the causes of divorce. So for me, one of the top reasons for divorce is addiction, whether it is alcoholism or substance abuse. If one of these things are present, I think it's better to end up the marriage and get a divorce. People think that if they marry that alcoholism person, that they will stop immediately after getting married. And the second one is financial problem. The other wants to spend his money, or she wants to spend her money, and the other wants to save, which means they have different goals. So they will end up in divorce. And the other is if one is cheating, it's better to end up their marriage, because it's hard to stay in marriage even if you don't trust each other. It's hard to stay in friendship, so it's better to end the marriage. And the other one is miscommunication. When we say miscommunication, even if they are living together, they don't talk each other verbally. They just slap the door, or it's footstep they only hear. So they don't talk each other. So they end up getting bored each other. So they get divorced. So that's all, sir.
Thanks so much. Very good. Ashi. Next presenter.
Thank you for giving me the chance.
I would like to present about advantage and disadvantage of Facebook. First, I would like to say about advantage of Facebook. Facebook for business, Facebook for networking, and Facebook for news and information. Facebook for networking, it helps us communicate easily with others. Facebook for business, we can promote our daily, we can promote our services in, by digital way. Facebook for news and information, we can find daily information about everything. And the disadvantage of Facebook, time consuming, and Facebook privacy and fake information. Time consuming, every social media consumes time. Facebook is the widely used media, and Facebook for privacy. We have to use it properly. If we don't, we might be blackmailed or hacked by others.
I'm gonna present about the advantage and disadvantage of Facebook. Every social media have its own advantage and disadvantage. And Facebook also, since Facebook is a social media, it's also have its own advantage and disadvantage also. When I start from the advantage of Facebook, Facebook keeps us connected to peoples, and that keeps us updated to news and new informations. It can let us to promote our service and products to new peoples, and we can also meet new peoples on Facebook. But the disadvantage is we can get addicted to it. When we say we are addicted, we spend all of our money and time for it, and that's all. And also,
Okay, thanks so much. Thank you, Lenny. Actually, this much is enough for today. ለዛሬ በቀናል።
ልዩነት መፍጠር ዓላማችን ነው። ዓለም አቀፍ ተወዳዳሪ መሆን አለባችሁ። የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ ጥራትና ደረጃውን የጠበቀ ስልጠና በመስጠት ብቁ ዜጋ እያፈራን ነው። በፍላይት ኦፕሬሽን፣ በበረራ መስተንግዶ፣ በቲኬቲንግና ሪዘርቬሽን፣ በሆቴልና ቱሪዝም ሙያዎች አሰልጥነን ተወዳዳሪ እናደርጉታለን። ኮሌጃችን ካናዳ ከሚገኘው ኢንተርናሽናል ኤር ትራንስፖርት አሶሲዬሽን አያታና ከእንግሊዙ ICM ጋር በመተባበር ዓለም አቀፍ ዕውቅና ያለው ስልጠና እየሰጠ ይገኛል። በፍላይት ኦፕሬሽን በበረራ መስተንግዶ የምንሰጣቸው ስልጠና ከኢትዮጵያ ሲቪል አቪዬሽን ባለስልጣን ሙሉ ዕውቅና አለው። አድራሻ ከጎላጉል ታወር 22 አደባባይ ወደ ሾላ በሚወስደው መንገድ ላይ የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ ህልሞን